there bears, I'm Strawbearry Stabwound, and I have rewatched the same movie by Illumination at least 15 times, and no, that's not an exaggeration. When I hyperfixate on a movie or show, I watch it over and over and over again, sometimes for literally days on end. Like, when I was watching these movies specifically with my girlfriend, I would restart that shit right as it was about to hit the credits. Before I officially start this video, I just want to preface this with the fact that I will draw them whatever race I want, and whichever one I feel is fitting, so if you don't like that, please leave. I like drawing women of color as a woman of color, and after my last redesign video, I really want to say that if you don't want to see my versions, that's super okay, but please just leave my channel and find someone else to watch. Like, please. I only draw for people that enjoy what I draw, so yeah. Okay, rant over. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. It's even funnier because it's my girlfriend's, it's one of her favorite movies ever, and she wanted to watch it, but then I'm the one who forced her to watch both movies over and over with me, so. She says I didn't force her, but I totally did. It's also awkward because I used to absolutely hate Illumination, but I love their movies so much right now, and honestly, they're really comforting. My views on the studio haven't changed, but instead the way I handle my views on the studio have, if that makes any sense. Okay, hear me out. This is gonna be a really, not too long, but this is just gonna be my little rant about animation studios in general, so. I've always felt that Illumination is nothing revolutionary and just makes movies that are there for you to have a good time. They're not trying to revolutionize with their stories or art direction. I used to hate all of their movies for this, but honestly, now I appreciate it. Not every studio is trying to create something super new or different. Sometimes they're just trying to create a good time, and I don't see anything wrong with that anymore. I'm gonna say something. It's gonna be pretty unpopular maybe, but as of right now, in terms of animation, I prefer Illumination over Disney all the way. For me, the difference is the charm and how each studio handles themselves. Disney acts like every movie they create is going to break records or be this huge thing, but they're just lifeless, nothing movies nowadays. All they do is shove out too many shows and too many movies, and they're just there. But for Illumination, they know their silly little movies with the Minions are just that. Silly little movies. And even then, their movies still have a fuck ton of heart and charm. They know where they stand, and sometimes that just makes the difference for me. Except for those fucking Pets movies. No. Bad. No. Okay, I'm so sorry. Anyways, sorry for the rant, but I just really needed to talk about this in a video instead of ranting about it to my poor girlfriend again. Side note, when I say girlfriend or wife, it's the same person. I call her both. We aren't officially married, but we've been together for like 6 years, so we just say both. Okay, so back to Sing. So far, there are 2 movies out, but I'll just be redesigning the main 3 girls, Rosita, Ash, and Mina. Near the end of 2016, a film about a sad man trying to desperately achieve his dream after failing constantly, almost taking the efforts of his father in vain, came out. Just kidding. Okay. Well, okay, not really, but that's just super depressing. We follow 6 characters, though there are also some really cute and fun side characters that show up as well. The 6 characters we follow are homoerotic, but in the dad way. Hey there, daddy issues. Shitface. You can take your ring off, don't worry. I won't tell. Totally bi, but she's scared of admitting it. Stay the fuck away from me on my birthday. We follow Buster Moon as he struggles to keep his theater afloat, desperately trying to keep it open with a singing competition, all while avoiding the bank like lesbians avoid telling you how long it really took them to say I love you. He means to print a page saying the winner of said singing competition would win $1,000, but an accident leads to a typo saying $100,000 instead. The papers fly out the window, and so nobody sees the mistake until it's too late. As you can expect, fun times ensue. The singing competition goes on, and our 6 main leads dedicate a majority of their time into this. Well, 5. Mina didn't make it in and instead spends the first half trying to beg for her chance in the spotlight, but she just ends up being the maintenance helper of sorts. And also kind of a criminal, not on purpose though. She's just there. Don't worry though, she makes it in. Sing, happy ending. That is a quote from my girlfriend because I told her I was struggling to figure out how to just make a summary of this movie because I know myself and I go on tangents, but yeah. I'm lazy, but honestly that's the base of it. Rosita is a mother with 26 kids. 25. I just included her useless ass husband in the mix since he depends on her just as much, if not more. I won't go on a rant about him because if I do start, it'll be very, very hard for me to stop. Johnny has a dad that's in a gang, but he just wants to sing his Elton John songs, damn it. Mike is a bully and an asshole with a girlfriend that's way too good for him. He also gets involved with the mob and, like an asshole, makes his personal shit everybody else's problem. Ash is the sad but common instance of a wonderful alt girlie who dates a man not worth her air. Mina is just a gal who needs to overcome her people-pleasing tendencies and use her beautiful voice. Then in terms of side characters, we have Gunther, my favorite gay man who, I will admit, when I was a kid and when I first saw this movie, I totally thought Rosita was gonna cheat on her husband with him. Yeah, that was super weird. And Miss Crawley the receptionist. I adore her, she's super fun to watch and even better in the second movie. Okay, now, onto the drawings. So my wife told me to draw them in order of smallest to biggest. So first is Ash, the alt girly. Me and my wife both agreed she's a light skin. It just makes sense to us. I was gonna give her a messy afro at first, but I saw a post that really punched me in the face, and it said that black hair is super dynamic and cool, and they're just sick of seeing the same 3 or 4 hairstyles being drawn, so I decided to go a different route. Now, I'm not gonna give myself too much credit and say this is revolutionary or something new and big. It's an afro mullet, but I don't see it a lot, and I think it's cool. So yeah, I gave her an afro mullet with braids on the side with a raccoon tail pattern, but it would be with white hair strands that are blonde, though as you'll see later, I did try the blonde, and it just did not work out at all. She definitely isn't the type to wear tight clothes, and so I gave her a loose-fitting shirt, kind of like in her design. In her original design, she has 2 of her porcupine spikes in her shirt in the shape of an X, but I obviously can't do that with regular hair because it wouldn't look right, so I just drew a regular design that I like to put in my drawings sometimes. It's just a little doodle. It's nothing special. I just draw a skull a little different than usual, I guess. To, you know, still have the X, I just do an X over the skull. Simple, edgy, there. I did get to the long sleeve sharp shirt though because it just reminded me way too much of those awful, awful days where I thought I was an e-boy. Never again. I owned one and I looked so funky. Awful. Anyways, I added a simple belt because belts and skirts they're cool as fuck, and I really like drawing accessories. I just felt like she didn't have enough. Speaking of accessories, I gave her a chain necklace and a bunch of chains attached to her skirt because, I don't know, I just feel like they really pulled this together and they add a lot of pizzazz. I gave her lip piercings, an eyebrow piercing, and 3 ear piercings, and once again, I know she doesn't have them in her original design, but look at her and tell me she doesn't look perfect with them. I did choose to show more skin with her shoulders because I personally think the look of the tired and sweaty guitarist with one shoulder showing is just way too good to pass by. I gave her the red star beads at the end of her braids because, come on, red is her color, and she's a star, simple as that. As you can probably tell, I'm not experienced in drawing guitars, but I think I did pretty well. I've only drawn a guitar like twice in my life. This was the second time. In my drawing, I made her guitar sharper, and I didn't add the white on it because honestly, I just didn't feel the need, and it didn't look good. It looked kind of awkward to me. You'll see when it gets to that part. A detail I give to almost all of my characters, or any character I draw, is chipped nail polish because it's such a good way to learn about someone quickly. For me, I think it's fitting for her because obviously she plays a guitar, but she's also more anxious than she wants to let on, and I feel like she'd pick at them all the time, but just say she's doing it for the aesthetic or because she wants to. I couldn't tell what the gold things she was wearing were, but I assumed they were pins or something. So I gave her the Palestine flag and gay flag because I just feel like she'd care about important issues, and also she would totally be buying my headcanon, but she'd be nervous of admitting it and just says she's a really passionate ally. I personally have gone through that phase. When I was first discovering my sexuality, I just told everyone and my mom that I was a really passionate ally, and when they questioned me on it, I was like, I don't know, just they should get married, and everyone should be allowed to kiss girls if they like girls. So yeah, I hope people can fucking relate to that. Also, she would totally advocate for body hair, and thus I gave her hair ass arms because I know she wouldn't care about that, because body hair is hot as fuck. Fun fact again about my OCs unrelated to this, I actually give all of my OCs a fuck ton of body hair. If it's not on their arms, it's armpits or legs or stomachs because I really like body hair. I think it's cute. Here's the original design, and here's my human version. I honestly think I nailed it on the head, and I hope you'll think so too. Okay, so before I start drawing Rosita, I just want to say thank you guys for over 200 subscribers. I'm super freaking happy with my growth and the wonderful audience that I have so far, though I feel like I've made it obvious due to the fact that I respond to every single kind comment, so I hope you all like that. And so to show my gratitude, I want to draw something small for all of y'all that want to be included. I really hate to do it this way because it feels so beggy, but I'm gonna link my Instagram, and I want you to send me an OC I want me to draw for you. It's only gonna be doodles though, but because I'm small, I don't really expect to get more than 10, so I think it should be pretty fun and simple. My deadline to send me anything is February 20th, and I make a video of my drawings for your characters. Though if I get no submissions and don't make a video on it, can we just all pretend I never said this for my own sake? Thank you. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much for the support, and I'm so grateful for you guys. And then obviously, if anyone sends it to me like a day or two late, I'm still gonna draw it. It's not that big of a deal. As long as it's not like more than 2 or 3 days, and even then if you send it to me, I still probably will. I'm just really grateful, so yeah. Next up, the one and only Rosita. Okay, so right off the bat, she's not white. Okay, I don't care who voiced her. Okay, because we all agree Johnny is black, and he is voiced by a very white man. Okay, so first of all, her name is Rosita. Second of all, there's a scene where she's in the grocery store and Bamboleo plays on the intercom, and she sings and mouths along to this song perfectly. And come on, the way she dances. Sorry, y'all. She 100% has had to stay up till 4 in the morning at her nephew's birthday party with the tias gossiping one corner and all the kids asleep in one room waiting to go home. I know it's because I have a super vivid memory of being at a Mexican party once. whether it be because of a family member or one of my Mexican friends in elementary school. I don't remember who it was, but I do remember being so exhausted and overstimulated by the loud music, sounds of laughter, a bounce house, and everybody was speaking in Spanish. And I just remember wanting to leave so bad because it was definitely past 1 a.m. And if that's not good enough, my wife is Mexican as fuck and confirms I'm correct. I put Rosita in the same types of clothes that she was in the movie, but just a little different because I wanted to give her a more cool, hot, early 2000s mom look with the tight long sleeve shirt and the big belt and tight jeans. I didn't give her any face jewelry though because it's not fitting, and I bet she would be terrified of any needles near her face, so I just gave her some classy tiny hoops and a simple necklace. I made her shirt a darker color though than her original because it just didn't work with the skin tone I chose for her, so I instead made her nails that bright pink to be a reference to that. I honestly love how simple her outfit is, and that made doing the little details even more fun. I gave her dark brown hair because I just don't believe she'd be blonde. I was inspired by that really cute lip trend where it's dark on the outline, light on the inside, and blended. I've seen some people call it the Latina or Hispanic makeup look. I've honestly seen both. Super cute. I do it myself when I do makeup. I gave her some wrinkles under her eyes because 25 kids and a deadbeat husband. That explains itself. Okay, also, I didn't say this about Ash, but I really love how I drew and colored all of their eyes. I just thought, she's pretty, it's cute, okay. I was really excited to draw her because I do really need to improve on body types, and more bodies deserve to be represented in my opinion. I'm honestly really proud of how I drew this, though I can already tell that there are things I need to take note of to improve on. I feel that whenever I draw different body types, I only really draw one or two, and I feel like a lot of people do. Most people just draw hourglass body types or pear body types, but I don't really think I've personally ever drawn anyone with an apple or rectangle body type, so for the future, I really want to continue to work on that. Anyways, here's the original, and here's mine. Yeah, I think she's cute. I didn't draw a wedding ring on because I don't. I told her she could take the wedding ring off, and I did not lie about that. Intermission time! This is a segment of my videos where I rant about something else for about a minute or two, just so y'all can stretch. You should stretch your wrists and grab some water, especially if you're drawing or just existing. Do that, take care of your body. Okay, so I got my wife to watch every single Twilight movie with me in a day, and well, except for the first one, but that's because we've already seen it twice. Once together and once with all of my brothers, so yeah, we're tired of that movie. And wow, it was honestly super fun. The movies are obviously problematic, but also campy, so I don't care. And the fight scenes deserve more credit. They're actually really fucking cool, and the concept of like the vampires, like, I don't think the author was smart enough to think of this, but I think it's cool. Like, they have porcelain skin, and so like when their head gets ripped off, it makes a glass sound. I think that's cool as fuck. Porcelain skin, then I break your head off and it sounds like porcelain's breaking. That's cool as fuck. So, okay, spoiler for the last movie, there's a huge fight scene where a bunch of beloved characters die, and my wife was so invested, and I had to pretend not to know that, like, it was a vision, and none of it actually happened. She was gasping and grabbing me and stuff whenever something intense happened, and it was so cute, and it was also super funny, like, funny as fuck, because she just kept saying how upset she was. Like, she could not believe that she got attached to a bunch of Twilight characters. When she discovered that they were okay, she was way better and happier, of course. Actually, I read her this part of my script just to see her thoughts and like see if she's okay with me saying this part. And then she said that she was so upset about them. She went on about it again. It was so cute. Okay, intermission over. Last but not least in the slightest, Mina. Her design was pretty simple for me, honestly. I gave her a sweater instead of a sweatshirt because I honestly just thought a sweater would be more fitting, and I just didn't want to draw a sweatshirt. I still wanted to keep her covered up, but add some little touches. Plus, I feel like she's probably like 18 to 20-ish, so she probably isn't feeling very secure in herself. I'm only talking about the first movie, because in the second movie, she really does seem to heal and grow. I gave her a headband because, well, I can't explain it, but it just feels right, and I think it's the perfect pop of color underneath her big, beautiful hair. I gave her big hair instead of ears, because duh, and also I gave her some hair accessories because they're cute, and it would be pop of femininity or like girliness for her. For her hair, I wanted to, as you can see, make it look more layered. I just thought that'd be more fitting, and it's cute. Her hair kind of looks like mine, just my hair is a little less big, and my hair is more moody. I just put her in basic jeans, and I had her nails painted a cute light blue, though they aren't chipped because I personally feel like she would be the type to get gel nails, so she can't dig at them as easily. I gave her a simple gold necklace that was probably given to her by one of her family members, and a cute-ass heart nose piercing. Her design is super simple, and I feel that's perfect for her. Sorry I don't really have much to say for her. It was honestly very simple. It's super cute. I honestly really enjoyed doing this. This is super fun. I think I hit them all. I hit them all on the head pretty well. Is that the right saying? Hit their nails on their head? I don't know, but I think I did well. I think they're accurate, at least for how I pictured them. My brother said I should draw the guys. I didn't really want to because I just don't like drawing guys like that, but I don't know, maybe. And yeah, so here's the original. And here's mine. Luckily, I did not draw the goofy-ass Camp Rock niece for her. That would have been very awful but funny. So here are all of my human designs for the 3 main girls from Sing. I feel like I did a pretty good job, and I hope y'all did too. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you again so much for over 200 subscribers, and I hope the rest of your day is pretty and fun. Bye-bye! Honestly, I am so happy that I've been making steady progress, and I once again appreciate you guys all so much. It's really nice to see some positivity amongst some weird-ass comments I've gotten. But yeah, thank you for the support and the birthday wishes. Please check out my Instagram and send me a photo message of your receipt if you want me to draw them for you. Check out the links in the description for them, and I hope y'all will join. If not, no problem. I just want to show my appreciation. Also, I've already noticed some regulars on my videos, and I am so thankful for you guys. Also, spoiler, I don't know if I'll make a part 2 to my Yandere sim video, because I did get a lot of support, but I also got some, like, interesting comments. Some people really didn't like that I called out Yandere. I just got some weird kind of racist comments and homophobic comments. So I don't know if I want to deal with that. It didn't affect me as much as it did, but it was just annoying. You know, I really want to create a community of people who are positive, and when I saw like racist comments and stuff, it was really weird. So yeah, we'll see though. Usual, go follow my Instagram. Please subscribe and like and comment, and I really hope you guys drink water and smile today. Bye bye!